All right, we'll see you a bit later. Twin day beans, let's go. All right, hop jumbo, everybody. Welcome aboard. My name is Drew. I'll be your driver and your animal spotter for a photo of potholes on the reserve. If you do drop anything off of the truck, please raise your hand up high and then wave your item goodbye. We will not be able to go back for anything dropped off the truck.
I'm not going to touch my cell phone.
We have just entered Little Turi Forest. Forests like these, home to animals that use camouflage to blend in. A few of them out in the open over on the right there. See two animals standing right next to each other. We're going to start with the small black animal with the yellow stripe along the back. That is a yellow-backed diker. Diker are small forest antelope. The yellowback is the largest of 27 species of diker. They get their name from the Dutch or Afrikaans word diker, which means diver. When they're startled, that yellow patch of hair will stand up on end and they dive into the nearest set of bushes. The animal just behind the diker is the okapi. Okapi are native to the Democratic Republic of the Congo. A lot of people think that they're a relative of the horse or zebra. Now, they're not a member of the equine family. They're actually the closest and only living relative to the giraffe. Both the okapi and giraffe have long legs, long neck, long tongue, and their skull is remarkably similar in shape and size. All right, you look over on the left-hand side, kind of got to look over the grassy, rocky ridge here. So black rhino up there. Might be able to catch a glimpse of him. Weighs about 3,000 pounds. We're going to pull up a bit further. We might be able to spot him again. Left-hand side, hiding in the bushes down on our level, is the bongo. Bongo, very shy antelope native to Kenya. Don't usually get to see them out in the open. Oh, yeah, one crossing the road here. Just crossed over to the right-hand side. Yeah, you crane your neck back on the left, you might be able to spot that black rhino again. About 3,000 pounds. Top speed, about 35 miles an hour. Another great view of the bongo here on the left.
There's a couple of them. Two more. You should sit here because I can't.
Yeah, unfortunately, both those forest dwellers, the black rhino and the bongo, are endangered species. The bongos face lots of habitat loss in and around the area of Mount Kenya. Black rhinos, critically endangered, only about 5,000 of them left on the planet. Part of that is due to habitat loss, but much of it's due to illegal hunters and poachers targeting them for their horns, selling those horns on the black market. Off to the right-hand side, some hippos lounging in the Safi River. Got another hippo over on the right here near that downed tree. Just breaching the surface. The hippos are the third heaviest African land animal. They can tip the scales at 5,000 pounds. Technically a land animal, but they'll keep to the water most of the day. And that's where it's cool, that's where they're comfortable, that's where they feel safe. Over in the nest there, one of the newest residents of the reserve. It's a baby pink-backed pelican. He's only about a month old. Still got those white fluffy feathers. And pretty wide wingspan on the pelican when they're fully grown. Close to 9 feet. Now we're going to head out towards the grasslands. Be on the lookout for lots of different animals out that way. Cheetahs, zebras, giraffes, elephants, and lions. Now, while I can't guarantee sights of all those animals, I do promise you I'll do my best to find all that we can. Get you some great photo opportunities. On your end, it's a great idea to keep your camera on ready. We never know when, where, or how long an animal might make an appearance. And out. Alright, well, we did have a pretty quiet start to the savannah, but it looks like there's quite a few animals up ahead. I see at least a half dozen giraffe out under a cluster of palm trees. We're going to head over there and see if we can get you a closer look.
Yeah, no.
Some animals on the left-hand side here, out under these trees. These are white-bearded wildebeest. Yeah, wildebeest move in small herds, medium-sized herds, and large herds. Large herds, well, they number around 100,000. They're a very fast animal. They can reach speeds of 50 miles per hour. Coming up on the bend here. Nice view of the giraffes under the palms. Here they are, the tallest of all the land animals. Fully grown giraffe can stand anywhere between 16 and 22 feet. Newborn giraffes, about 6 feet tall, 150 pounds. They often learn to walk 30 to 40 minutes after birth. Life expectancy on a giraffe, 30 to 35 years. Most of their lifetime spent eating. Spend close to 18 hours each day finding and consuming vegetation.
Yeah.
Take another brief pause right down here. Let me just steer up the road there off to the right. Small tan antelope grazing away. That's a springbuck. The springbucks are very small. They weigh about 60 to 70 pounds. They have incredibly powerful legs. That animal can jump to a height of 11 feet. Straight up. With no run and start.
It's raining.
Yeah, left-hand side. Look up on the rocks here. You might spot some mandrills. Mandrills are the largest monkeys that you can find in Africa. Females can weigh up to 35 pounds. Males
Right
up to 100.
Where the wood is. Now they got cover.
One here sitting out under the trees.
Yeah, where?
Looks like one of the larger males.
Oh, I see.
All right, next animal we're going to go searching for. It's one of those animals on that list I made earlier. The African elephant. I usually get great views of the elephants out near their big watering hole. We're just going to take Tembo Road here off to the right. Oh, that's not good. See, this is why you don't go on vacation. When you come back, everything has changed. This road is normally how we get out there, but doesn't appear to exist anymore. I can try to jump it, but I don't know how far we get. I guess we're taking a detour. Hang on here. Oh, none of this looks too familiar to me. Hope we don't get lost. Oh, I might not know this way, but I know about this bridge. A lot of the older drivers told me the Tembo Bridge is not very good shape. Doesn't look that way anyway. We're gonna have to go across very slowly, very carefully here. Oh, that is a foreboding sound. Just cross your fingers, think happy thoughts. Whoa, whoa, hang on. Hold on here, hold on. Lean to the right, lean to the right, lean. Oh, that was close. Oh, well, I was terrified. I don't know about you folks. Must be braver than I am. A little more concerned about getting back on track here. Hopefully we'll find something I recognize soon. Really did want to see some elephants today. Oh, here we go. Yeah, just on the other side of here. Let's keep going, see where this leads.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, okay, this all makes sense now. Here's the big baobab tree. We're back on track. Now you're looking at the largest land animals in terms of body mass. African elephants can weigh as much as 14,000 pounds and stand up to 14 feet tall. They have a life expectancy of 60 to 65 years. Childhood lasts about 15 years, and pregnancy for an elephant is 22 months. Almost 2 years. Left-hand side of the greater flamingo. That's the tallest species of flamingo. Stand about 3 feet high. Flamingos are gray when they hatch. It takes them about 1.5 years to develop their pink color. They turn pink because of very high levels of beta carotene in their body. They get beta carotene from their favorite food. It happens to be brine shrimp.
Oh, it's raining again.
Okay, if you look off to the right-hand side, up in the brush there, some white rhinoceros. Looks like she found a nice shady spot. Yeah, white rhinos weigh close to 5,000 pounds. Very gregarious towards humans, very social. Very thankfully, the white rhino species as a whole, not yet endangered. They do face a lot of the same hunting and poaching that black rhinos do. A lot of reserves are trying to put rhino conservation at the forefront. One of the groups lead the...
I wasn't even filming it.
The whole time you took the battery? It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, the last animal that we'll encounter on our photo safari is the scimitar horned oryx. Over on the left-hand side here, oryx are a desert-dwelling antelope. Horns can grow to 4.5 feet long. They were once widely distributed throughout northern Africa. Hunting and poaching has gotten the better of their species. They're now classified as extinct in the wild. Only a precious few places you can find them. Protected reserves in Senegal, Tunisia, Morocco, and of course this reserve here. Now, there is a hope to save that species, and that is repopulation efforts on wildlife reserves. Hopefully, we can get their numbers back to sustainable levels. Pull them back from the brink of complete extinction. We're going to head on back to the warden's post, get you dropped off. If you're looking to find more African wildlife, and you might want to check out Pangani Forest Exploration Trail. It's just up the hill from where it dropped you off at. A lot of interesting animals that you can't find on safari out on that trail, like naked bull rats, meerkats, pancake tortoises, black and white Angolan colobus monkeys. There's even some western lowland gorillas. If you have the time, it's worth a trip. Take a look around your seating area. Please make sure to leave with everything that you came on board with. Once again, my name is Drew. I was your driver today. My pleasure to drive you through the reserve. I hope you saw some great sights.